Apologize, sir, but I've got Premium Brown Boy. Premium Brown Boy, how you doing, sir?
Hey, Morantz, how's it going?
It's going very well. I appreciate you being here. The NFT marketplace is phenomenal, and I want to congratulate you on finally making it on there. How's it feel?
Thank you. You know, it feels great. I've been waiting for a while to hear back from them, and now I'm finally on there. Unfortunately, I haven't managed to put any of my major 3D projects on there. I'm just trying to work hard to make sure that the projects are as good as they possibly can be before I, rather than rushing to mint something just to try and capitalize on it. But yeah, it feels good to finally be there.
There you go. You got a little bit of background noise on you, but it's okay. If this is the best I can do, I don't mind taking it. I really don't.
Sorry, it's probably my laptop. I'm working at the same time.
Yeah, it probably is. You're working. How dare you work? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, just never stop working.
I'm just doing a sound check for YouTube really quick. Hey, YouTube, can you guys hear him okay? YouTube. You guys put a 1 in the chat or something. Let me know if you can hear him fine. And there you go. And they say sounds professional. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. They can hear you okay. They said it's great. I'm actually at your collection right now. I'm looking at the AO Heroes. Is that right?
So Ahoy Heroes.
Ahoy. There you go. I don't speak pirate. It's tough for me.
Neither do I. This was actually a collaboration with someone who does. So this was a collaboration with someone called Trove. You can find him on Twitter. It's at Trove NFT.
Sure.
Really talented artist. He creates these really cute aesthetics. He and I started out talking about representation within the NFT space.
Sure.
And Ox, and he really loved my Forgotten Heroes collection, which is essentially what my profile picture is on Twitter. It's a 3D Zelda-inspired collection, and we decided, okay, well, let's collaborate and try and bring some representation. There's not that many female. There's not that much female representation within the NFT world. A lot of the NFTs that people create are male characters, and I'm guilty of that as well, because the market is pretty much made up of men. There are a lot of women, which I'm glad to see. It's expanding quickly, but it is majority male. So as a creator, oftentimes it means that we go in that direction. But this Ahoy Heroes mini collection, this collaboration came as a result of that train of thought.
Absolutely. I'm looking at it. I actually have a Trove NFT to give away, so I will be giving one away on the show later on today. And so it's awesome that you put the information behind it. Let me ask you, Brown Boy, do you mind if I call you Brown Boy? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Premium? Can I call you Premium? I don't know what calling you Brown Boy, I feel like I'm disrespecting you, man. I don't want to do it that way.
Well, I mean, people usually call me either Premium or PBB.
Okay, PBB. I can do that. Peanut butter and jelly. I got you.
Yeah, close. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. If you want, I don't mind giving a couple away as well.
Whatever we do, it's fine.
Yeah.
We just give away a lot of stuff, so if you ever send it to the wallet, it's there.
Okay, cool. I'll find your wallet in a bit.
Yeah, it's around. It's posted everywhere, but we still got to know about you. So let's hear about you. So let's see. How long you been on doing art?
I loved art as a kid, and I was always the creative type, but I hadn't done it for years. As a profession, I'd never go into art. My parents pushed me in a different direction. I worked with legislation, and I work in the fitness world as well. So I've got 2 jobs, and neither of them are technical minded or creativity orientated. I've always been a creative person, and actually it was just the beginning of this year that I started to get into 3D modeling. After I found out about Loopring and how incredible it is as a platform to mint NFTs and whatnot, and I just started doing it in March, trying to get into the NFT space, and I didn't have any prior experience. And the program I used to 3D model It's called Blender. It's a free program online. There are tons of tutorials online. And using those tutorials, I feel like, okay, maybe I can try and bring some of my imagination to life. Yes, that's my artistic background. There's not really much there, but hopefully as time goes on, I can expand the portfolio.
Yeah, it's cool. So let me ask you, were you a GameStop investor before you started dabbling in art?
I wasn't. So, I found out about GameStop in November. I'm still a baby chimp. It's quite recent.
Well, we don't call each other apes or any of that shit. We don't do that. So you're just a GameStop investor. That's why I got you. We're a different crowd over here.
So we're not one collaborative group. We're different individuals there.
Yeah, I got you. There you go.
So I discovered the whole GameStop situation in November when I thought, okay, let me try and invest in cryptocurrency. And I did a lot of research. I came across Loopring. I invested, and within a few days, the Loopring value exploded. And I thought, maybe I've got a gift for this investment stuff. Probably not true. I just got lucky. But it took me down the rabbit hole of GameStop and everything that had happened in January previously, and all the fuckery that's happened since. And it's really interesting reading. And I sort of became enthralled by the situation. So that was my route into the GameStop side of things.
That's cool. So I know you've been listening this morning. How do you feel about it now that I've been talking about Bed Bath & Beyond?
I've not looked too much into Bed Bath & Beyond stuff, but to be honest, all my time is going into creating NFTs, so I've sort of fallen off doing the research.
No, I know all about that,
Hearing about it, but the general gist of the Bed Bath & Beyond stuff, I saw, the fallout after RC had sold his shares and, everything that ensued, and it seems like either, maybe there were bad actors or maybe people were turning on him a little bit too soon, but once you do a little bit of digging, you sort of realize there's actually a lot of valid reasons why he could have sold his shares, right, for the betterment of the company. So I think it's a valid conversation to be had.
No, I like that you can hold your own when it comes to the marketplace, and then you can also hold your own whenever it comes to talking about the stock. So that's very appealing to me. It means that you're invested just like we are, mentally and physically. Hey, but let me ask you, when you got into the GameStop marketplace, how many times did you actually apply?
I applied 6 times.
Holy shit!
So I had applied. Yeah, so I've been applying since March, since I first started, actually since April, I think. And after I applied 5 times, another NFT creator, who had actually been approved as a launch creator, Jake NFT, I think his collection is called Moon 222. I'd recommend people to look it up. It's a really good collection. He had asked his GameStop representative contact about the status of my application. And they said their words were that I was shortlisted for Wave 2 creators.
Okay, cool.
The second wave of creators. Yeah, but then even after that, I got a bit impatient and I sent her a sixth application.
Right. Well, that's cool. So you got in. How excited were you?
Well, I was saying this to somebody else the other day that when I found out the news, I didn't tell anyone for a couple of days because I'm not sure why. I felt quite depressed for some reason. I think naturally I'm quite an introverted and depressed person. And trying to process the news just sort of, I guess, kind of hit me quite hard. So I took a few days to try and process it before I told people, and the congratulations rolled in, So it was a nice, joyous occasion for the community and for people who have supported me. But for me personally, it sort of hit me like a truck. Overall, I'm really happy, I'm really blessed. I just hope that I don't let people down.
I know the feeling.
In me and support me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I can totally relate to that. My career, right? Like you get something big come your way, and more responsibility, and you just have to really go in there and be like, you know what? I was built for this, and I'm just gonna tell you, you were built for this, Premium, because I've seen your artwork and you're doing well. Don't beat yourself up, man. Just know that we're giving you high fives on the way in the door. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
So let me ask you, what plans do you have moving forward with the actual marketplace? I know that you said you want to remint some of the stuff from the previous marketplace, like you were trying to do before. So what's going on there?
Yeah, so with reminting, there are some complications with reminting. because some of my earlier successful collections were minted on a different contract, and if I now remint them on a new GameStop contract that I have, it's going to mean that there's two collections existing parallel. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to go about that, right? I'm trying to figure out how I can best sort of reward my early supporters, because I feel terrible that they bought my NFTs from the beginning, and now they can't trade it on the marketplace, or they can't sell, or they can't buy on the marketplace. So I'm working hard to try and figure out some sort of solution. And I'm talking to GameStop about that as well, to see what sort of resolution we can come up.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like someone who sells albums, and they go, you know what? CDs came out now, and it's the future. So we're just gonna have to reprint this shit and get it out there. And if they have an album, well, they got a collector's item. That's about it. But nobody wants the shit, and we'll just keep buying CDs. And now it's not CDs. Now we want digital downloads, and and the technology just keeps going. So why should you be?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why should you be a victim of that? You shouldn't be. But hey, talk that out, work that out. We'll still be here when you're done. So do you have anything else other than the old stuff? Are you trying to do new stuff, new collabs, anything going?
Oh man, I've got a lot of new stuff going. So I've got about 4 projects in development.
Perfect.
I'm lucky enough to have a really professional co-creator who works alongside me now. He's somebody I sort of picked up along the way after a couple of collections. After I released a couple of projects. So probably this week I'm going to release a follow-up to the Hatchables. Hatchables was my first proper successful paid collection that I released, and the concept was that there were 3 eggs. Back in those times when I didn't care about copyright, I probably should have done. The 3 eggs were Imageable X, Loopring, and GameStop orientated, and then the monsters which hatched from those eggs after about a month were inspired by those respective companies. So I'm following that up with 3 new original monsters and 3 new eggs. So hopefully it's going to be an interactive experience where people get to buy these eggs. They hold onto the eggs, and then on a particular day, the eggs will hatch.
You know, your artwork is not expensive. I mean, you didn't price it over the top. They're there. They're exchangeable. You haven't uploaded too much ETHs because you just got here, and momentum's a little slow in the marketplace because we're still in beta form. But I just want to tell you, man, keep at it. Keep doing it. You do a good job. I think there's a lot of people out here that know that you're Zelda inspired. A lot of people love that. I have a guy in the chat right now. He's like, so you say you're Link that's how he does his stuff. So everybody has what they like, and I think you're holding on to a certain group of people there. I think you're doing a damn good job.
Thank you. Yeah, just trying my best, and hopefully I don't let anyone down. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, we're yet to post our first proper collection to the marketplace, but we do want to make sure we go in relatively cheap, so that we don't block anybody access. And additionally, on top of that, if anyone's holding the first set of hatchable monsters, they get a discount on anything on the marketplace from me. So in case anyone didn't know and they're listening, make sure you tune into the Discord, or just send me a message and I'll show you how to redeem that discount.
That's awesome. So I'm going to ask you 2 more questions, okay? Because enough about the artwork. We want to know about you. Premium Brown Boy, what's your deal, man? Where are you from? What do you got going on?
So I'm from the UK. Lived in the UK most of my life. I spent years living in Asia. What else would you like to know?
Well, you say you're from the UK. That's awesome. Do you like The Wanted, or do you like One Direction? Hey, he said neither. No, that's a trick question. That's like a question I asked my daughters back in the day. Not now, brother. I'm just messing with you. Hey, but no, here's something serious for you. So a lot of people are going to watch this, even your own people. Let's say you want to show someone this video one day. These videos will be up online forever. I'm clipping videos as we go, all these interviews. Probably have 25 interviews now. But at the end of the interview, I always ask the creator, well, I haven't lately, is there anything you want to tell yourself, your family, your kids, whoever you have out there in the future? Anything you want to send a message out to? Because they're going to watch this one day. Anything you want to say to yourself in the future?
man, all of a sudden I feel very nervous that this is being immortalized on your YouTube channel.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Thanks. I guess all I'd say is, success is a funny thing, that it can come to you in weird times, and I personally can't believe how much success I've seen and the support I've gotten from the community. If anyone had asked me in February before I started doing all this stuff, whether or not I could ever imagine life being this way, where I've got potential out from the typical wage lifestyle that people have, and an opportunity to try and build a career being creative, I just wouldn't believe it. I'm forever blessed. I think just even if I mess up now and lose any opportunity, and for some reason, don't make it in the space, I'm blessed that I've had this opportunity. So I guess my message would be that I encourage everyone, regardless of where you are in life or what you think you can and can't do, just try something and follow that direction. Maybe you switch directions if you need to, but just keep on moving, and success can hit you at the strangest times.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, Premium Brown Boy. If you ever want to get any GameStop information, we're here for you. We do that daily, and any other information you need. But I really thank you for finding time for us, and thank you again.
No, thank you, and thank you for everything you do.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. That's Premium Brown Boy, guys, right there on the NFT marketplace. Go look at his artwork. It's reasonable. It's priced right. It looks great. It's catering to the female in adventure, and that's for now. But he also has other projects coming out, guys. He's never ending. Premium Brown Boy, guys.